Back.
Yowdy.
I was gonna say
I'm gonna make that I'm Yowdy.
Yowdy is your new intro.
Yeah.
Yowdy.
Yowdy.
Let's see how long she remembers it.
Nah, I won't.
Immediately lost. You won't even remember this episode.
What?
Out of tune piano. How do you know?
Yeah, you don't ever play it.
So we came home when we checked our emails and a spooky ghost showed up for a second. I guess we're probably supposed to go to bed. Let's go to bed. Go to sleep. What could go wrong?
How do you feel about his room? Oh gosh.
It's better now.
Yeah, that's true.
Is this what a college graduate does? Spend hundreds of thousands of his mother's hard-earned money to lounge around
Hundreds
all
of
day?
thousands?
How much? Wow.
What kind of college did you go to?
What college did you go to?
It's already 2 p.m. Don't you think you should be getting out of bed?
Yes.
Do you think? I'm picking up on the fact that I think the panda's played by the same voice actor as Alex, but pitched up.
Oh, probably. I like I said last time, I think he sounds like Gurr if Gurr wasn't making the Gurr voice.
No, he was like sassy Gurr, hot topic Gurr.
Like if,
I guess Gurr's already hot topic Gurr.
If there was
like half the merch, the other half's Jack Skellington.
Yeah, you know, Hot Topic every once in a while gets me with their Junji Ito shirts and their freaking, like, they have a bunch of, they have some gems in there.
Otherwise, it's a chain that has made its entire livelihood off of monetizing a movie that came out 30 years ago or something.
Yeah, I have to go in there and dig through all the trash to find the occasional gem, and I'm embarrassed to be in there while I do that.
There's I think that, yeah, like one of the first missions in Night in the Woods actually is that you can rob a Hot Topic. You can do shoplifting in a Hot Topic.
Just, can you keep it down, please?
Oh, he's small
so
now.
bitty.
I had a rough night. Can't get that video out of my head.
Alex, can I ask you a serious question?
Do you have to? It's too early for serious questions.
It's 2 p.m., loser.
What is going up on that? What's going on the poster up there?
I don't know. It looks like something raunchy.
At this camera angle, it looks really compromising.
Yeah.
That doesn't work with me. I'm not your mommy.
This is how my dog wakes me up.
Just laying on your chest and
Just
staring in your eyes.
looking at me lovingly while I sleep like a creep.
I don't let you get away with letting things slide.
Okay, fine. What is it then?
Why didn't you go back and look for her after she vanished from the elevator?
Because he's a dick.
Yeah.
Why did you run straight home?
If you had seen her being pulled out of the elevator, you'd have known she was gone for good, too. And besides, it's...
How do you know that? Nothing in there followed any rules.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was so like alien and not
Yeah.
like so fantasy-like that you can't predict anything about what happened to her.
And it also came at the end of like an hour of things being fucking bizarre, so what rules do you think exist? But also, how did the panda not see it? Wasn't the panda there? Where was the panda?
Yeah, in his pocket.
You're forgetting that I was there.
Oh.
Oh.
I get it.
Answer
You're
the
scared,
question.
right? So you ran home. I understand, but maybe when you've mustered up some courage, you can put on your big boy pants and see if you can find her.
Big boy.
Yeah, maybe.
Now get yourself out of bed. Take a shower. You smell terrible.
I know some people who need a panda like that.
I couldn't let myself live with the guilt of not going back to look for her.
Need a panda like that just touring around like any trading card tournament convention.
So yeah, so one of you guys here smells really bad. At least one, maybe multiple people. This panda will scope you out and tell you what's what.
Why did I run away? Why did I just stand there and let her get pulled into what? What exactly had she been pulled into? Just the thought of going back to the factory made my stomach tighten. But if I didn't go back, I knew I'd never be able to live with myself. I think there was a part of me that didn't believe what my eyes had seen. That I was missing something. Some vital piece of information that slipped my mind. The whole thing could be explained logically.
We are inside a room. We can tell from the decorations on the wall that it is a female's room.
That's an assumption.
The unremarkable but adequate lighting reveals to us that there is someone in the room, although who is not yet clear to us or the others in the room. The expressionless decor and bedding show uninteresting taste.
Hey, loser.
Although there are the staples of a bedroom, there is something inhuman about the layout and decorations. We get the impression that the room is a parody of a human woman's room. With a quick survey of the interior, our eyes come to rest on a figure unconsciously placed inside the bed. We know from her plastic finish that she is both unconscious from a lack of humanity inside of her vessel and unconscious from a lack of power going to her circuits. The low electric hum of the room detracts from the music playing at a low level from a record player in the corner of the room. As we observe the motionless figure, we gradually come to sense that she isn't well, that she is broken in some way. We feel compelled to refer to the figure in the bed as a woman. However, her exposed circuitry holds our words. We bring the camera closer to her face and ponder what she is. Her face is lined with the most profound solemnance. We confer with each other.
That's not how you say that.
Solemnness?
Yeah.
Solemnness.
You're pronouncing the N twice if you say it that way.
Okay, so let's review. You met a girl in an old factory, and she vanishes within an hour of you meeting her.
Why do we need to review this?
Now, with a new sense of bravery, you're running off to the last location you saw her to try and track her down.
He's like the telling you what
He's
your
my quest lord.
Yeah, your quest lord. Yeah.
Everyone's double outlined in this game. No, he's triple outlined. He's a blue outline, then a black outline, then a white outline.
No, I think it's just blue. I think it just looks black. I think it's an optical illusion. I think it's just blue and then white.
No, there's like a black line outside of the blue line.
I don't think so.
But yeah, but then I have an orange outline and a white outline.
Sounds good to me. I like this Alex with a sense of purpose.
I don't like
Now,
the
if
voice of this
only you
panda.
could get out of bed before 2 p.m.
He is like
I wish it was just Gur.
he is textbook like cute mascot companion character that shows up in these kinds of games.
That's fine. He is fucking cute. I like his no chin.
I still can't tell what's in that poster.
You'll never ever know.
There was just like a lot of like naked muscular leg.
Yeah.
And like that's all you could see. And then on the right there was somebody.
I like the really heavily shaded like Roman Greek art, and like I would love pictures in my room of some really dramatic stuff.
It is like a household of like. You
gotta answer the phone.
It's all about like fantasy and warrior women, I guess. Like there's a pirate lady, there's a fairy lady. I think this might be like a knight lady that's like defeating a minotaur.
That's cool.
Like, cause there's like a glow above where the lady was. I think she's like smiting something. Like it's somehow attacking whoever's on the ground, and that's why they're on the ground. The records are kind of obnoxious.
Also,
these doors are all closed.
You can't hang them up that way.
Yeah, well, I'm like, isn't the whole point to display the album covers?
You have album art, but usually
They
you have
just, like, got rid
frames
of-
for that.
Yeah, now they're just framing the records.
You're
themselves.
ruining the freaking records, idiot.
Because he cares more about the aesthetic of the record, of being somebody who has vinyl, more than the using of the vinyl.
I've had this song stuck in my head. It just won't go away.
What is it?
Is that Max Headroom?
Did you ever get that? I think they call it an earworm or whatever.
What's up?
But this isn't really the catchy kind of song. This is that sort of thing. It's pretty good, but some of the lyrics are a bit weird. How do they go again?
I think you have the wrong number.
Oh, sorry.
Ah, that's eerie.
I knew an old hipster that swallowed a cat.
And?
Well, it's just because he made the weird cat noise.
He swallowed a
this? Oh wait, no,
dog
this
chased
was a
cat.
dead end. There was something blocking my yard.
I love that old lady fly story.
Yeah.
It's absurdity to the max.
And-
Why did she think swallowing a dog would take care of the cat?
But also, how?
Swallowing a fly
Did
is
any of
something
that
that a lot of
happen?
people do on accident. It's fine. It'll take care of itself.
We can finally deliver our deep dish pizza.
Oh yeah.
Down here. Okay. I was like, where? His house is gone. Hello, creepy child.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Oh, it's you again.
Gosh, he is.
Did you by any chance bring pizza?
He's troubling.
You are a lifesaver, man.
One day late.
Hey, didn't you order pizza? Like, what the hell happened to your delivery guy?
Take this for your troubles.
I thought he gave you.
$15. You thought he gave me pizza?
I thought he gave you pizza back.
We're part of the pizza trading company. We trade pizzas. That's it. There's no end game. We just trade pizzas. Back and forth forever. Yes. Saxophone.
Very soulful.
Yeah. I got curious, so I googled the voice actor of this game, like the Valix, out of curiosity, see if there's anything that I've seen or anything. Top search result without any additional prompting is voice actor blah blah blah, I already forgot his name, removed from Fire Emblem 3 houses amid abuse allegations.
Oh.
I'm like, oh. Okay.
Wait, so this voice actor got accused of abuse?
And apparently it was enough to get him removed from a Nintendo game. Admittedly, that is Japanese culture though, so I don't know how much there was to that because of the fact that the I don't know, I think about like the weird cases, like the in Yakuza games, there's one voice actor that was removed because he did coke.
Yeah, or like
So he was removed from the entire, like they finished the whole game, but then they replaced him with a different actor for the entire game and redid all the lines and also redid all the face capture and the model and everything to fit the new actor. It's like, that's a strong commitment to not having somebody who did coke once in your game. That's a standard.
honestly, depending on the character he's playing, having him do coke might actually like benefit his performance.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people in the entertainment industry end up like it's there a lot and people have money and that's just how that happens. But like I like it, like it's not Japanese, but like Jackie Chan in China, you know how his son got in trouble for like having weed on him, and it was a huge deal because that's like I think I want to say it's something
you ruined
like
Jackie Chan's legacy.
a life sentence or something in China.
Jesus
it's a
Christ.
ridiculous sentence. Like way, you think ours are bad, which they
That's
are.
a lot.
Theirs were bad. Their drug punishment is crazy bad. And so Jackie Chan had to make a public apology because he's like a representative of like the Don't Do Drugs committee
He's
of
like such a
China.
big deal in that country.
Yeah, well, he actually runs like an anti-drug group. Like he's a figurehead of it, and so that made him look really, really bad. But I was like, dude, this kid had like a joint. Poor Jackie Chan though. Either
Standards are weird, including ours. The punishments are just bizarre for the crime that just doesn't have any real reason to be punished that way. It's just weird.
That's what that Tool song, The Pot, is about.
It looks like I explored way more of this town than I thought I did. There's only like a couple of houses up here that I haven't done during the day yet. I felt a little, whoa. I wish I could live this guy's life. You just
Yeah, I
walk
wish
into
I
the
just
forest
found
and find
37
40
bucks.
bucks. Ah, I feel personally attacked.
Yeah, if I just was walking some way and some person just was staring at me like that, I'd be a little concerned.
God damn it, he has a camera too.
Does he?
This is me. This is me when I started this channel. Like, this is me like 7 years ago. I had that shirt and that pants and like the camera and that haircut.
Aww.
That's just what I looked like.
Generic white boy number 7.
I feel personally attacked. That's clearly the story. He's waiting at the mouth of the where we're supposed to go.
Oh gosh.
I concentrate a lot.
Man, why you bugging? Don't you know it's my day off?
Why are you bugging?
You're really bugging. You got some issues.
Oh yeah, but the one role I recognized, because I don't think I'd seen anything he was in, but one thing I did recognize is he plays the blonde guy in Mob Psycho.
Oh, wait, like the teacher, or not the teacher, but like the boss guy?
I think he's like the asshole or the manipulative guy or something. I still haven't watched Mob Psycho. I've heard about this character.
He's the one in the suit, right?
Sort of like a blonde, like almost bowl cut, I think maybe. And he like kind of not bowl cut. That's the protagonist is a bowl cut. I don't know. I'm having trouble imagining him because he looks kind of generic.
I don't watch season 2 of that still. Jamie Jamerson. I thought you. Okay, so this line says, "My parents are really into alliteration." I thought it said, "My parents are really into alienation." Like they left her alone.
They just abandoned her.
My parents are really into alliteration. Personally, I'm more into assonance. You know, like, I don't know how to read this. The early bird catches the worm. Oh, early bird catches the worm.
Like
okay,
that
I get
sound.
it. I get it.
So it's the middle of a word repeating, like, sound.
Is as opposed to the beginning of the word repeating.
She's just giving us a grammar lesson.
Thank you, actually. That was helpful.
That's just her whole character.
I thought it was gonna try to get me to pronounce like the IR as like a different. I don't know. I was like, how do I read this? I'm always
It looks like an unfinished video game asset. What am I looking at?
I get creeped out when I go places, and you can tell that they did something like that.
Well, they just like built a road to somewhere and then just stopped.
Yeah, like oh, well, maybe we can build something later in the future, but it's just like a dead end, and it has the big dead end sign. I'm like, those are creepy. I get scared of those. So there's a finality to it.
I used to live near a stoplight that only existed because there was going to be a turn there.
Yeah.
And the turn which just went to dirt.
Yeah.
Because then it was like enough space where they could put an entire like housing area there eventually.
Did they?
I mean, I moved. Thanks, man. Oh, I can't wait. Things are moving right along. Run faster button. I killed the money tree, but the burger tree, that's an investment. The question is, should I go out of town at all, or should I just go into this forest now? I think I've now checked all the houses. I think that was the main. I think those were the two we didn't get the first time. We actually had pretty much finished exploring the town.
You're supposed to go back into the forest.
Yeah.
Can you just use your little fake guy to go there, or
I'm just wondering, like, should I just fuck off though, or should I go to the me that's over there?
What's that?
Monster Den level 1.
Is that like a mini boss area? Maybe you might be to grind.
It might be like a dungeon.
I think it's for grinding.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's a big one.
Forest met, dude. There's a lot of map. Look how much map there is out here. Monster Den level 2. Maybe I should wait until I have party members before I do anything crazy.
Yeah, right now you don't have anybody.
Yeah, let's go recruit me from the past.
Go get your cat back.
I think I still have my cat. I just lost the cat owner.
Well, can you use the cat without the cat lady?
Yeah. Remember
Oh, you can. Line up it during the fight. Like.
There we go.
Who will throw him for you?
Meow. Meow. Can I hit you with cat? Oh.
There's phases through them. Take him out of the knees with a cat.
Take him out of the knees. Snoopy.
I really like that dog.
Because you can hear the music.
That dog's my favorite character.
It's the only character that seems to be able to listen to the music. Question is he a party member?
I hope not.
Because he looks like a character.
He looks like a twerp.
Alex? You grew a beard!
Okay.
As the young man got closer, my bewilderment grew. His name was Michael.
You already know that?
Yeah.
Why are you bewildered?
Why are you bewildered?
He was a good kid. A bit younger than me. And usually worth a laugh or two.
Asshole.
My hand covered my eyes to block the sunlight to see him better.
You're not old enough to be calling people a good kid.
I thought back
I do that.
For some reason, I couldn't place any memories of him since before high school. But I knew I must have seen him since then.
College makes you into a man.
No, it doesn't.
It's his response to hearing that mentioning that he grew a beard.
Okay, first of all, having a beard doesn't make you a man. Going to college doesn't make you a man. I know people who have done both those things, and they're fucking the most immature assholes ever.
Me!
Also, I went to college. Am I a man now? Yeah, something. A pretentious
What have you been up to?
Fuck.
Just took the SATs. That's about it.
Sounds intense. How do you think you did?
Just took the SATs? So he's an entire college younger than you.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he means by a little younger. He's in high school.
Well, this guy has a degree, but how much of a degree did he get?
By default, I assume bachelor's, which is at least 4 years.
That's 4, yeah.
I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. But then I realized how uncomfortable it was to sit at the edge of my seat, so I sat normally.
Oh, dude, I hate this guy.
Oh boy. Can't wait to have these two hanging out. No other characters to foil up.
What?
Just a little joke. Anyway, you look good.
I like how he didn't laugh. He
didn't even get the joke. He said what? Because he didn't get it.
He like.
And then he explained that it was a joke. So
that means it wasn't funny.
Maybe a few pounds heavier. Guessing you didn't major in exercise science.
I think there's a word for that.
Yeah.
More so than exercise.
Kinesiology.
Yeah, there you go.
Har har, very funny. Liberal arts.
Great. What do you do with that?
Can you just major in liberal arts? I thought liberal arts was a category.
I think it is.
It's like saying I majored in physical science. It's like, excuse me?
Like what part? Yeah.
Like geology, physics, chemistry, what? I'm a liberal arts major. Yes.
Dude,
and maybe he does just have an associate's.
I have a degree, and I honestly don't remember what it's in. I don't. Like if someone asked me like, "What is your degree?" I wouldn't know how to say it.
Wait, what?
I have a degree.
Wait, you don't know what your degree is in?
No.
I like how I said what, and you thought it wasn't about. You thought it was about the fact that you have a degree. Like I forgot.
Well,
it's like, no,
everyone forgets.
You forgot.
Well, I remember that I have one. I just don't remember what it's called.
How do you forget? How do you go to school and forget what your degree is?
Dude,
what category was it?
I think it was liberal arts category.
Just something liberal art. How do you not? It didn't take 4 years.
No, I have an associate's degree.
Oh, it's an associate's. Okay. But
I got fed up, and I was fed up with the way the college worked, and I walked into the what's it, counselors, and I was like, here are the classes I've taken. I know I've taken all the breadth requirements. What can I get with this? I want to cash out.
I want to cash out.
And that's exactly what I did.
See, like you got like a participation degree, or like you just kind of like
No,
rearranged.
I have a specific degree.
You took all the Tetris pieces and you mashed it into a category retroactively after you'd already chosen to quit.
Yeah.
So then it was like, so you weren't, so you were never working towards the specific thing. That's why you don't remember it.
I had like when I went to college, the availability for the classes that I was interested in was so difficult to ever get into that I just got fed up, and I was just like, I can't take any of the classes. Like I had to take like but I did all the breadth requirements so I could transfer if I ever wanted to. But
every semester I had to like just sit there and know the exact moment I was going to be allowed to sign up for things, and just be sitting there with my computer with my like priority system of all the ones that I thought I'd want to do, and then fallbacks if those ones were full already. And then I just have to sit there, and like the moment the clock like struck, I would have to like try to sign up for all of my classes as fast as possible in like 10 minutes and hope that I got them in time. Like it's not a great system.
No.
And like it's like a.
And I was working, so it's like I was never there to sign up at the right time.
Yeah, and it's like buying. It's like buying like concert tickets. The way that like if you're like in like the mailing club or whatever, you get like priority announcement that they even exist and so on. So it's like there's a thing where like the more years into college you were, the higher priority you were for getting to sign up first, and so you had to keep waiting till everyone else got done with theirs. Then you're just racing your own people to try to get into things fast enough, and it was just always a mess. Then you'd find out like, oh wow, I finally got there's actually enough space in 2 of the classes I want to take, and they take place at the same time. Fuck me.
Yeah. Or it's like
I can't take them.
This one takes place at like 8 p.m. and like this one that I have to take on the same day takes place at 8 a.m. It's like I have to wait here or drive back and forth, or like
it was such a
not
chaotic,
work that day.
Disorganized thing that did not benefit you in any way. That it really highlighted how much like it highlighted how much, even though you're giving them so much money, they just don't give a shit about you.
No, yeah,
They just throw you to the wolves.
Yeah, no, yeah, I felt like I didn't know what I was doing at all. I was the only person in my family that like went to college, so it's like I didn't like have anyone I could like ask about how to do things, you know? And so I was just like, I'm winging it.
I was first generation college student. Well, first generation college graduate. Both of my parents started it. Both of their parents didn't.
I think my parents started it and then I existed, and so I ruined everything.
Yay!
Have any fun plans for the summer?
Nothing really. Just got back yesterday.
Also, summer's irrelevant to him now. He's just unemployed.
Every day is summer when you're unemployed.
Exploring that old factory by the water tower.
Oh, wow,
That's
that sounds
normal.
awesome. Hey, have you ever heard of urban exploration? There's this great website called www.onism1999.com. I think you'd really get a kick out of it.
I think even back in that year, people didn't say the www.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, like, who says it like that?
These guys break into old buildings and take photos. Usually the places they explore have some sort of urban legend behind them or a ghost story. Most of the stuff is legit and pretty damn creepy.
It's like that channel that you mentioned, the Explorers Like Parks that are abandoned.
No. The Dead Mall series.
Yeah.
I love the Dead Mall series. And the guy just walks around the dead malls and talks about like why they're dead. And sometimes he goes into ones that actually are like closed or abandoned and like looks around. He also did like ones with hotels called Another Dirty Room.
There's a Jenny Nicholson video that talks about this conspiracy about a missing animatronic at Disneyland.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
And it's all, the whole legacy is based around like all these different urban explorers that kept like sneaking in to look at it, and then one day it was gone.
His name's like Buggy or something.
Yeah.
Did you say Onism 1999?
Why does he know that? Is that
where the email came from?
Someone sent me a video from there yesterday. What else do you know about that site?
It's just the website. Oh, it's an Urban Explorer website. That's where the source was.
It's like a conspiracy theory support group. People from all over the world post about political conspiracies, local myths, stuff like that. You don't look so good, dude. Everything okay?
It's something from that page. It's been screwing with my brain.
What exactly did you see on there that has you so freaked out?
I'm confused why the page would bother him, because he was there.
Yeah, and then he could have just looked at like he
keeps referring to it like it's something that he doesn't think really happened, and he saw a creepy video about something and he doesn't know what to think about the video, and it's like, you were literally in the room when the thing in the video happened.
I don't know if you saw it or not.
Yeah, I don't know what the point is about being worried about the source of the video being sent to you. Like, I don't get why that's scary.
It was the one with the girl in the elevator, the one who gets lifted off the ground.
That was supposed to be filmed locally. I couldn't bring myself to watch it, but all those sick bastards made the gif of her being thrown around like a rag doll. That poor girl. After that went up, everyone on the forum started acting strange, like a sort of darkness had come over the website.
Really, that's
it was
the
the
worst
first time something like that
got.
had been posted that people weren't immediately calling a fake.
I think no matter what you posted, someone would immediately call it a fake.
Yeah,
you can post the most real thing in the world.
It's like the craziest CG thing ever. Like she gets lifted out of an elevator into an alternate dimension visual. Like that's like step one thing that you would call a fake.
Something about the look of horror in her face. There's a sick part of people that want it to be real, you know?
Yeah. Michael, when I first got to town and I saw that,
There was part of me that wanted to tell Michael everything.
I like all these poses.
To get it all out in the open. But I couldn't bring myself to say it. There was something that felt personal, almost intimate about my meeting with Sammy.
It's like Manic Pixie Dream Girl, except without any of the steps that are supposed to be involved in it. He just kind of saw a girl for a few minutes, then she is gone, and it's like an earth-shattering thing, and his memories with her are intimate and life-changing, and I'm like, excuse me? What?
Like that moment of her disappearance.
I get distressed
we were
by these
linked.
people.
It was from my eyes only. Her memory was from my thoughts only.
Possessive?
I was just reading an article about a guy who meets this girl in a park, and she gives him her number, but it's obviously a fake number. And so what he does is he writes a handwritten letter to every house in the neighborhood to try to find her. And the letter's like, I know that like you gave me the wrong number on accident, like haha, you know, like it had a typo in it. Oops. And he has this letter. He's trying to find this girl, but he wrote a letter for every house like on the street all around the park because he's trying to find this one particular girl who definitely ghosted him on purpose.
Yeah.
Because he probably was. Because by the way the letter's written, like he was being a weird already.
He's like desperate to reconnect. It's like, nope, that was an intentional avoidance. Oh boy.
There actually used to be a phone number girls could give guys. I mean, granted, you could use it in a mean way, but it was helpful if you felt threatened. But it was a number you could give people that has a recording if you call it. That basically it informs you that it's a fake number and that the girl just didn't want to give you her real number. Like, and it's like, good luck, sorry, buddy. Like, you know. You should totally
memorize the phone number from Kentucky Route Zero.
Kentucky Route Zero?
Yeah, it's just this really bizarre thing where it's a voice acted by this one folk singer, and he just it's like a parody like tourism like phone tree about a completely alien space, and it's like bizarrely darkly funny and just odd and off-putting and confusing and strange.
But there's a phone number in it?
Yeah.
Can you call it?
Like, because it came up in the game that I played, like the back of the brochure had a phone number on it, and I called it in real life during the Let's Play, and I'm just imagining the idea of people calling that, thinking that they're getting like, they're calling like a girl's number or something.
But I needed to talk to someone about the situation, so I proceeded with caution.
I went all over that factory yesterday, and I swear the elevator in there was the same one as in the video.
Well, I swear because... Oh yeah, he's proceeding cautiously. Duh. I was gonna say, like, you know it was that one because you were in there.
He keeps saying things weirdly.
Well, he doesn't want to he doesn't want to tell this guy that he was there.
Yeah, like after the last one, I realized like, oh, maybe he's trying to hide the fact that he was there during the video, but he was still freaking out about the video when he was alone in his bedroom. And I'm like, the video? You were there. Why are you talking about the video?
I know that sounds weird, but I really think that video was filmed there.
Really? Okay, let's check it out then.
Get your arm off me, bro.
As far as the eye can see.
Yeah, that is what that looks like.
Videos everywhere.
What? Really? You want to go?
Yeah, why not? Do you mind if we run to the camera shop in Frankton really quick? I was getting my camera repaired. If we go in, I'm gonna want to take pictures. Photos would be like gold on Onism.
Yeah, sure. Let's just go quick.
That building isn't going anywhere anyway. Besides, the whole thing is probably a hoax. I checked the paper this morning and there wasn't a mention of a missing Frankton girl.
Yeah, okay. Let's just not let anyone beat us to the punch.
It's got a little turtle mouth. It's got a little turtle mouth.
It's got a little
lip.
divot.
I actually really like when people draw like that little divot. I think it's cute.
Yeah. I swear to God, like, you go to like my old like MySpace page or something, which I guess is purged now because I think they got rid of all of them that aren't. I think it's just a website for music now. Where it started, I guess. But like, you go back to that shit and you just see like picture after picture of me with like that exact outfit and haircut. I'm like, God damn it. And there was my whole DeviantArt phase where I had a camera.
Oh yeah, you showed me those.
And it was
pictures.
specifically the camera that has like the what do you call it, like the nozzle or whatever the fuck, like the cylinder sticking out of the front, like the lens that telescopes, as opposed to like the rectangle consumer cameras that people get for convenience because they just fit in your pocket. Like I had the big pretentious like.
The one that you need like a strap for that you put on your neck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like right. Yeah, it's in that bag. It's right there.
You should take pictures again.
I don't know if it works anymore.
Let's go hike somewhere.
Outside ever.
Well, not now. You can't breathe air in California. Fires.
Yeah, I fucked up.
In case y'all didn't know, there are fires happening in California.
Stephanie, I fucked up.
What'd you do?
I got distracted.
You didn't listen to where you're supposed to go?
We're just supposed to get his camera.
Yeah, but it's at the camera store. Remember, he didn't tell us where the camera store was, though. Being fixed at a shop. But I think maybe you have to leave town and go to the other...
To the other town?
Yeah, maybe this is your...
Yeah, we haven't seen stores, have we?
No, because
it's all houses.
Yeah, it's all suburbia.
Okay. I was like, wait.
I love that angry girl, dude.
She's just sitting there
She got
fuming.
that power stance. Like,
She'll stand there and fume the rest of the playthrough.
dude, we hired some new people where I work, and I'm like such a freaking bully, dude. I like whenever I meet people for the first time, I'm like, "What's your name again?" And then I stand like that. I give a power stance.
Pizza. Music.
That guy over there looks really.
Ronnie Bradley. Fighting
Ew.
enemies can be tough, but there are a few tricks you can use to keep you safe. Be sure you have the best equipment on. Shops often sell items that can be boost your stats, make you tougher.
That'd be nice in real life if you could just buy things that make you tougher.
I don't
Smarter.
think I made it, but I think I was going for some kind of like cartoon turtle I saw as a kid.
Yeah, like I walk really slow.
What's with you?
Shane G. Irving.
The end.
I've been pretty bored lately. I think it'd be nice if something exciting happened for once. Wouldn't you agree? Careful what you wish for, you punk ass.
I could shove you.
That's how movies.
Is this fun?
Scary movies start. Respectable elder.
In a power stance.
Yeah, he's in a power stance
Have
too.
you been making sure to you search every area for monsters? Some areas you can't return to, so it's always a good idea to be thorough.
So do other people know there are monsters?
That's what I'm curious. I kept wanting to bring that up. Is our character really didn't react at all to
like seeing the first
suddenly being in a
monster.
fight. Yeah. Usually there's a whole intro when you have these like magic reality nonsense worlds where it's like, oh my god, aha, this place has monsters, and then over the course of like 2 fights, you're already really used to fighting them, and your characters aren't ever commented on it again. But like, there was no intro. It's just we fought a weird Pac-Man monster, and he's like, "Yep, just gotta use my disc weapon."
I like how in Earthbound, you just at first it's just like
Ew.
it's just dogs, and you have to fight dogs with a baseball bat, which feels really bad, by the way.
Yeah.
And then it's like rats and stuff, and then it's like it gets weirder and weirder as time goes on, and eventually you're fighting like starmen, and it's like, well, this transitioned over time.
Sarah.
We used to live in Frankton, but my mom got sick of the hustle and bustle of the big city.
Okay.
She's also in a power stance. All these people are angry.
Yeah.
Chocola
That's
bar.
just what people look like whenever the creator of the game sees them.
Yeah, because
he just thinks this is what people look like all the time.
because that's just how they react to him. Are you out hunting monsters? There are places known as monster dens where dangerous foes gather. These are great places to train and level up your abilities. Be careful though, some enemies are very powerful.
Monster Hunter, maybe?
Maybe it's a character in a
Looks like Angry
Arrested
Lady.
Development, and they make a lot of jokes about how her name's Maybe. They incorporate it into puns.
She
things
looks
like
at
that.
me.
I love her.
She tracks me back and forth without blinking sometimes.
She's intense.
Sometimes blinking.
Underpaid employee. That's me. That's my character.
Hooray!
Welcome to Pizza Pasta. He's gonna yell everything.
Yeah. And if you look at the bottom of this receipt, and you can fill out this survey for a
There's a survey.
$1,000 shopping
Tell
spree.
us how I did.
Hooray!
Get a $5 off your next pizza.
Name brand water bottle, but what brand?
Yeah, is it
Generic.
Arrowhead? I don't want it.
Generic water bottle.
I hate Arrowhead.
It costs $4 and $15, but they both restore the same amount of PP. There's a joke there.
There is. There's just water.
Yep.
I mean, I understand. Like, I don't like paying a lot for water. My favorite water is actually
Oh.
like the Costco Kirkland Signature water. They taste like metal, and I like that. But like Arrowhead, man, there's just something wrong with it. I hate it.
If I could just withdraw another $189,000, I could buy this establishment. But the ATM only lets me withdraw $100 at a time
It's actually a low amount for
at
an
a
ATM.
20% fee.
Yeah, $189,000 at a like usually it's a 3% fee.
Whenever I've used
a fuck ton.
whenever I've used an ATM, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm losing a bizarre amount of money just trying to get money.
Yeah,
Like it's like this is not worth it.
Venmo is cutting into the ATM business for sure, which is good.
The
Fuck
ATM
them.
business did a lot to do that to themselves.
Neighborly guy he saw.
Lovely day for a walk, isn't it? Make sure you take time to explore every area. You never know what great items you'll find.
It's kind of greasy looking.
Alright, so this is just like fourth wall world. Everyone's just kind of
they're all very
acknowledging that
aware
everyone
here.
knows they're in a weird RPG. I was on the wrong
Well,
side of this
that's
chest.
Yeah. I want to see you open it like that.
Does he count as a party member already?
Yeah.
Photo shoot. Take rapid photos to damage enemies with the blinding light of the camera flash.
I like how they don't walk with you. They just like disappear.
There's no like chain of people behind me. Could be a lot if the party gets big enough. Looks like we can fit. The screen looks like it might fit 8 party members.
That's cool. I like when you actually have options. Like sometimes they like only give you the exact
Now he's wearing
number.
a graphic tee. Except no one changes clothes ever.
I know. I wish that they did. I don't like your shirt, your self-referential shirt.
Yes, it's the internal company reference shirt. This is the entire area. I think that was the entirety of Southtown. Yeah, it's just three buildings.
Where are you supposed to get the camera at? You're supposed to get the camera.
We're gonna review the video real quick. Okay, so we checked, and it said we have to go to the camera shop in Frankton, which,
Is there more to Frankton? Oh, can you walk over to the
through the woods?
Can you? Well, you can't walk through the neighborhood to go to that part on the right. Maybe something's opened up for you now. Look at all those buildings on the right.
Wait. The place where I keep going into the woods. I think that's just on a road that continues into Frankton.
Yeah, but wasn't it blocked before? Watch it like not be blocked.
I think I just got blocked by the fact that a cat
maybe
appeared, and then I'm like, I guess this is my life now.
There wasn't a Snorlax in the way.
But I think I've never gone past that point. Yaxie.
Get out of the road, you loser.
No, this is me now.
Get out of the car.
Come on. Let's settle this like men.
Pull a Grand Theft Auto. Just pull them out through their window.
Yeah, I've been this far before. But it was blocked, but it was blocked in the way that my character would be like, I should go do that other thing first.
Yeah.
No way! They opened up an arcade in Frankton? That's awesome! Wow! How long has this been here? They opened it about 3 weeks ago. I still haven't gone in. I've been waiting until they fixed my camera so I could get some great photos of the place.
I don't think they'll just let you go in and take photos.
But also, you won't go to the arcade until you can photograph it?
How many other things do you not do if you can't take pictures of
I hear
it?
they have a bunch of import games.
Import games? From where?
I don't know. Apparently, they didn't give a shit enough to look.
In Japan, mostly.
Aren't, like, all games made in Japan?
No.
Not anymore,
Well,
brother.
at least the good ones are.
The 90s were a different time, huh?
Yeah.
Although there are some good RTSs on PC I've been playing lately, and I'm pretty sure those are made in the US.
Yeah? I never got into those kind of games myself. Always been more of an RPG guy.
Baldur's Gate?
What does RTC stand for?
What?
RTC? What is that?
RTS.
Is that what he's?
What
No,
they
I
said.
thought he said RTC.
No, he said RPG just now.
Right? I know
The
what
other guy
that
said
is.
RTS, which is real-time strategy.
Oh, I thought for some reason it said RT.
So it's like StarCraft and whatnot.
Something else. RTC.
Like,
Because I know what RTS is too.
and he's saying he's an RPG guy, and he only cares about Japanese games. So his definition of RPG is the Japanese RPG, which is not an RPG really. So even on PC, he's like, he should be like pro like Diablo and stuff like that, which is also not an RPG, but it's close. It's his standard. No, but yeah, this is the era where almost everyone ignored that PC games even existed. So like stuff like Doom that really appeals to PC controls would get ported to console, and that'd be like the most played version, I think, even though it was like like trying to play like Doom on a Nintendo 64 controller, like that nightmare.
RPG games are seriously the best! Chrono Trigger, Lufia 2, Secret of Mana! Those games are like the holy grail of my youth!
Aren't they now? How old was Chrono Trigger?
We'll look it up. Hold on.
When did Chrono Trigger come out? The Holy Grail of my youth? Doesn't this game take place in 1999?
Yeah, how old is this guy supposed to be?
How old is Chrono Trigger? I thought it came out like in the late 90s.
Let's see. I'm gonna look it up. Just for you. 1995.
The Holy Grail of my youth of 4 years ago.
Well, I mean, if this kid's like 17,
Yeah.
like his youth to him is only 4 years ago.
Yeah, high school students are in a big hurry to convince themselves that they've like turned into an adult like yesterday, and so that the entire span of before that was like when they were young. Like it always fucks up with me when something that feels really recent. People in the comments will be like, "Oh man, I grew up playing this game," and I'm like, "What? How young are you?" But then sometimes you look it up and it's like, this game's 3 years old, sir. Unacceptable use of phrasing. You can't just say you grew up playing. Oh wow, I grew up playing Mass Effect Andromeda. It's like, fuck, it came out like 2 years ago, you shit.
I seriously don't think I'd be the person I am today if it wasn't for them.
Ever played Two Brothers?
Oh. Doing this now.
That's a sort of ARPG, although its focus really isn't on combat.
So you know what ARPGs are, Mr. Japanese-only console gamer? Suddenly you're gonna name drop an RPG that doesn't fit the categories you're talking about? I think it might have even only been on PC.
Two Brothers? Nope. That's a terrible name for a game, though. Sounds like a diner or a pizza place. Those guys really should work on their naming conventions.
Anyway, let's hit up the arcade really quick after we get your camera, and then head over to the factory.
Had no other way to transition out of that topic, so they just had to drop it.
Yeah.
I just want to step in to smell that combination of grease and BO.
No.
Yum.
Yeah, let's do that then. Really? Grease and BO, dude?
When do we get more people? I need other people to speak.
I don't think that it'll get better. I just think the more people you add, the worse it'll get. You just have bad options.
This sign is a lot to take in. Oh, this is supposed to be like the sign you see on the freeway that shows all the businesses in that town that are like off the freeway.
Please,
But it's just
please
text.
give our town money.
It's the same text with drop shadow. Hello, tiny children.
What do you want?
I want nothing from you vampire weirdos.
Really nice. Someday you too will know the taste of unquenchable sadness.
Damn.
You don't understand my feelings.
Mm-hmm. How we're gonna cope. New session. Live in a new place. That's good practices. There's a lot of
That's how you know Keith's a professional.
button mashing to do in between things. No, I've just been stung before. These are practices that are brought on by suffering. There's a really specific order we have to do things in. They have open garbages. Which apparently means I can't loot them.
You only loot closed trash cans.
Yeah, I only like to, it says steal from things that I can open.
See, now that's like the Invader
Pizza.
Zim font.
Pizza pasta. That guy's got no shirt.
Yeah, you can't be in this place without a shirt, I'm pretty sure.
It's the same lady. Is it just the same pizza place over and over again?
She works at all these same places because
She's like Officer Jenny.
she's underpaid, so she needs to like work extra.
Wait,
What the fuck?
what the fuck?
Why is it all right?
They're both the same person. What the fuck?
But now there's a shirtless guy too,
What the
and
fuck?
then that guy.
Stuffed grandpa.
It's supposed to bring me a check, or do I pay over there?
Dude, that ambiguity when you go to a restaurant.
haunts you.
It does. I'm like, ow.
Just go.
If I'm wrong, it'll be rude.
Stick your face in. Stick your face in. Give us a new protagonist. The best pies in London.
Brick oven pizza's the best. Don't you agree, Alex?
How do you know my name? Spooky.
I didn't get the toy I wanted with my meal.
So what's his mom has to say? How many times am I supposed to look both ways?
OCD.
However many
Is she
times
real
until you
OCD
feel like
or
it's
fake
safe.
OCD?
Yeah, I don't like when people misuse that term. I want like my desk to be organized. I'm so OCD about it. It's like, no, it's not. Like, you're not actually compelled by a problem with your brain to repeat the same action.
No. I think
just have
I think
preferences.
Turtles of the Way Down deals with actual obsession, compulsiveness, because that's John. I think that's John Green's issue.
Well, and it's not always like about actions either. It could be like repeated compulsive thoughts.
And yeah, thought spirals.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that book's kind of terrifying to read because it's about, because by reading it, you're existing inside the brain of somebody that has those issues, and it's like terrifying and just all consuming.
That's how I feel about reading Poon Poon.
Yeah.
Like, she's an attractive female.
How old is she?
Yeah, why don't you address that in her title? Let's just be friends,
This is how you
okay?
get banned from Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Like, and this was not attractive, she's just single. There are no good guys in Frankton. I'm never gonna get married. I'll be alone forever. Oh, I don't think about you that way.
Oh.
Oh, oh no. No.
You just think about the perspective of the guy
Yes,
that wrote that.
it just occurred to me.
That's what you're thinking about. And it's like this, like,
Gosh,
oh,
all these
look,
girls complain about being single, but then
Yeah.
when I hit on them, they don't like it. And it's like, yeah, because you're fucking not doing it right.
It gives the writer like really big incel vibes.
Oh no, that's my.
It's like they complain they can't get a guy, but then what about me? It's like, yeah, no, they're avoiding you on purpose. It's
It's
not a contradiction.
Having no significant other is better than having a significant other you don't like.
Now this guy fucks.
That's a Chad right there.
Look at that face. The burger flipping master.
I'm a little concerned
Welcome
about
to
him.
Burger
He's a little twitchy.
He'll be back.
I'm a little worried about that guy. Like, dude,
This burger's down.
are you okay?
Power Grandpa.
He's a messy eater.
Hey, Alex, can you see the ketchup on my tie?
You're not wearing one.
No. Good.
He's not wearing a tie.
A lot of dialogue doesn't seem to reflect what's actually happening in front of us. Oh well.
Shorts are comfy and easy to wear.
Hey Alex, how's your mom doing?
Everyone
all
keeps
right.
asking about my female family members.
Word
No
to-
one cares about me.
Word to your mother.
I am the master now.
It looks like it's gonna be a boss fight later. Like the twitching.
He's spooky.
Like the introduction to like there's like a possession plot line in this game. Everyone's being possessed by ghosts.
That'd
You
be
have to
pretty funny.
Beat out of them. Walking to the burger joint count as cardio.
Nice fat joke insert there, writer.
Yeah.
That's classy. A disenchanted youth.
God, I hope she doesn't know.
That he's in love with her. And she's an enchanted youth. I wonder if he knows.
Is she the manic pixie dream girl?
She looks like a manic pixie dream.
There's a lot going on,
I love her.
and he looks like a Scott Pilgrim boyfriend.
Oh, that one guy that plays guitar, kind of.
Yeah.
I forget his
The
name.
vegan.
Yeah.
It's like a cross between like the vegan and the. What? Oh yeah, this. It looks so.
Your character like never smiles. That's like what is like one of the worst things about him. Is like he's such an unlovable asshole.
He's so weirdly off-putting.
He never smiles.
I hold soccer ball like this.
And his eyes are always half lidded. Like, and look at his stance. He pushes everyone away.
Welcome.
Wait, is this also me? Oh god, it's also me, but in elementary school. The perfectly split down the middle hair and the tank top.
Dude, that reminds me of
That was all the time. Or not the tank top, the muscle shirt.
Boy
thing.
Meets World. That's what that reminds me of. Free later. I think my brother would really like you. Want to hang out with my sibling? Is that the brother? That's the brother right there. With the hat.
Is that
'Cause
the
he's-
brother?
Same hat.
He looks like a gym leader.
They have the same hat. Pharmaceutical rep.
If you're interested, meet me at the park at night.
Oh, he's a pharmaceutical rep. Wink.
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 Someone just lost their son in the river.
That's
Everything does kind of give me Pokemon vibes. The quaintness of everything, and everyone also acknowledges the battles that are happening around them, but they're like hyper-exaggerated personalities.
I thought it was funny because when my family.
They're also constantly standing on like the edges of paths, facing the path as if you're like supposed to get trapped by walking in front of them.
Yeah, that is exactly what that is, and all of them have like kind of like trait dialogue.
Like these guys.
Yeah, they'd be a dual battle right there. Oh, what's that old man doing? Oh, his tie is stuck in the mailbox.
Well, let's check.
Open necktie. Never grow up, mailman. Never.
What were you gonna say?
I don't remember now.
It's like your grandma or something?
Oh no, so I was gonna talk about, I went to Jamaica, and then there's like a place along the beach where you could rent kayaks and things. And the guy who works there is like, we have all these like beach toys and kayaks and things you can rent, and we also have drugs. Like he was like, we have lots of fun things and some other fun things, you know, like, you like to have fun? Like, he was trying to sell me drugs, and I was like, oh man, I'm on vacation with my family. Also, I wouldn't do that anyway. I don't know you. Who are you? And also, I don't exactly know what you're offering me. But it's like,
Would you like ambiguous drug?
You mean my family over there that's having a nice, playful time on the beach? Like, it's not what I'm here doing, dude.
Yeah, yes, hello, sir. I would like 10 cc of drug.
just drug.
Sometimes I wish I could have my own faith. I often wonder if God got lazy.
Oh, is it a commentary on people making games and how they just, like, they repeat characters?
Well, no, they're just actually twins.
Well, I know, but, like...
in this case.
But the person who made this game is God.
It's great having someone who looks just like you. Blame things on them. He does all the work of finding the girls, too.
That's creepy.
Oh, I can't... We don't name it. I was about to say, like, it's like that one... And I was like, I can't name it because it spoils the whole story.
I don't think I will know what you're talking about, but you
I can't say it.
Remind me later.
I'll remind you later. But it would spoil the entire story if I named it. I'm like, fuck.
I think I do know what you're talking
You just
about.
have to catch yourself.
My grandson asked my advice on some romantic things to say to his new girlfriend.
He's in this river somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
Girl
Corona.
love.
Isn't he so romantic? He wrote that just for me. It's like, nah, I didn't.
My heart loved till now, forswear it sight, for I never saw true beauty till this night.
Nair. Nair.
Is he that Shakespeare he quoth?
Quothed.
I stopped to look at the stream for just a minute. My wife disappeared. He's the missing husband. I should have stopped 20 years ago.
Oh!
Wait, what?
Oh! Like he should have stopped at the stream 20 years ago.
Oh
and she
my
would have disappeared.
gosh.
Oh my god. There's a theme to the dialogue game.
An old, no matter how many times she goes down the slide, she never gets tired. I'm annoyed with that.
There's a slide.
Yeah, what the? There was a,
Dude, what did you do to the slide to stop her?
she's like, you're done with this, I'm putting it away. Again!
She just goes in like fucking Swiper from Dora and just fucking yeets the slide over the horizon and it's gone.
Go find it now, bitch.
I looked that up because there's an animation I saw that was referencing Dora, and I was like, fuck, I have to look up a Swiper clip now because apparently I don't know what happens in the show. And they're like, Swiper, do you see the fox? And it's like a bunch of waiting, and then like it takes too long. He's like approaching like the canoe. They're like, and then they start to react like, say Swiper, no swiping. But in this one they fail apparently.
Yeah,
Swiper just grabs the canoe and just throws it over the horizon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I didn't know he did that. I thought he would just take things. But he threw it like he like did some Bowser shit, and like you have to play through 10 worlds to get to it now.
Dora was weird because it was like it was supposed to be like in a computer game. Like it was, they like.
Oh yeah, it totally sounds like a 1990s edutainment PC game.
Yeah,
like I used to play as
but
a
like
kid.
you forget that sometimes until the mouse comes on the screen and clicks something, and you're like, what? Oh yeah, I forgot. Because nothing else about this makes me think that it's like that. But like, no, Swiper's just like an asshole. He doesn't even like want these things. He just likes to be rude. Yeah. Swiper no swiping. Swiper no swiping.
That led to me looking into the live action cartoon. I mean the live action movie that came out.
Yeah.
And it was like I think it was just the climax of the whole film or something. But every single character is just a human. And then Boots is there, the monkey, and it's just a CG monkey that's kind of pink, but doesn't speak. It's just a monkey. But Swiper wears a mask, stands on its hind legs, but he's still completely fox-shaped. Like, not even like a human fox. He's just like a fox standing on his hind legs. And he speaks. With like a Mexican accent.
Why doesn't
and he steals things.
Boots
And no one
talk,
seems to be questioning that there's a talking fox in a mask that's stealing things. I didn't know how they were gonna do that movie, but that's not what I shared. Anyway, I paused here because there's gendered outhouses. I just felt the need to acknowledge that.
I like how outhouses are usually just green, so you don't have to like worry about it.
Yeah, they're not different from each other.
No, there's no way to like put a urinal.
And
well, I guess you could put a
I
urinal.
just wanted to create.
in an
I just want. No, yeah, a lot of outhouses have urinals.
Oh.
They're just over on the side. But I'm just like, I just want to create an outhouse situation that unnecessarily has a line for one of them. Just increase the waiting times by gendering them.
Pisses me off.
You're now leaving Frankton, except us. We'll never leave. There's a nice young man who sells my... There is a nice young man that sells me my Donepezil.
I don't think that's a real pharmaceutical.
Is he selling you Pez? I really need it, but I think the crowds are scaring him away.
So it is like...
Old people shrink in this universe. Like, severely.
Yeah.
They become 3 feet tall like little gnomes. It's adorable.
Ever since they introduced HMOs, it's been easier to get medical treatment. But even still, we can't afford my husband's medication. Damn insurance companies. I hope one day someone can fix this. Probably next year. It's 1999, and there's no way 2000 will have the same problems.
Oh.
That's commentary.
And now they're dead.
These people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is 21
so
years ago.
The implication is that they have to like sketchy buy drugs from this guy over by the river.
At like the town sign.
Who I guarantee also sells pharmaceuticals to people who don't need them.
Yeah.
Because that's how you make the big bucks.
The big bucks. Hello, the pink tree.
Yeah, one
Is this
pink
like
tree.
the daily rare spawn in Animal Crossing? That gives you bonus stuff. How does this work?
I know,
This
well,
is just the entire town.
That's what happened last time too.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not how.
This place is just full of surprises.
But looking at the river makes me want to like fish, like you're playing Harvest Moon or
Yeah.
something. All those ripples usually mean fish.
Ooh, that's pleasant.
Sound.
Just watching all the little circles kind of go by.
It is pleasant. That taxi's been running and it's like.
Yeah, I'm like, should I check on that? Is that an activity?
Sports!
Sports! I already went in sports, didn't I?
Yeah?
Or I can't. No, I can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's that
one.
guy.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Cut off tank. Boy.
There's a picture of
Oh,
me
the car's
looking...
gone.
Huh?
Huh. That's interesting.
There's a picture of me looking exactly like that at a bowling alley.
I can just picture it.
I just remember the
That was a
exact
camera
picture
store.
'cause I'm sitting like waiting. I'm like sitting at the V-shaped like seats waiting for my turn. There's the camera store, which we'll ignore.
What's on?
we
There's
go.
a record. Oh, the record shop's next to it. You probably buy a new record for fighting.
We have to go everywhere else.
No, I mean that's how you play the games like this.
Yeah.
If you don't do it that way, you're doing it wrong.
2 record stop. Hello.
Nosy lady. Brant's husband is always going away on business. I'm starting to suspect something.
Oh. What kind of business? Oh, this guy parked like an asshole
Yeah.
and trapped him. Can nobody park in this godforsaken town?
Like he's saying hill.
God damn it! God damn it, Bobby!
That's a ugly.
The show's supposed to be incredible. I really need to get around to watching it as an adult.
What, King of the Hill?
Because I got bored and would avoid it as a kid.
I loved watching it as a kid. I exclusively watched it as a kid.
When I was a little kid, it was boring Simpsons.
No, I thought that show was awesome back then. It reminded me of it was comfortable and reminded me of my family. It just felt good.
Oh.
Because I'm white as hell. Those people in that they're reminiscent of very specific white people stereotypes.
Have you seen my husband?
Oh, that's the missing one.
If you see him, let him know he is really going to catch it for abandoning me like this. Are those characters in the fountain from the other game?
From Two Brothers, maybe.
Because I mean, they look like they're game characters, but not from this game.
I think Two Brothers did have a Game Boy aesthetic, where it was that weird. It was like monochrome, but with that vague brownish, greenish Game Boy color that they had, and those look like they might be characters from that. This guy just can't stop referencing his own previous game.
Silver Fox.
Silver Fox.
I've been standing here all morning looking at that babe across the street. Think she's single?
Talking about the old lady?
There's no one here.
I think.
Oh,
no.
You look like a Pokemon opponent.
Yeah. Do you know the way to Manson and Berkovich Esquire?
Esquire's in the name.
Aunt Cheryl is Daddy's Monica Lewinsky.
Whoa! When you repeat things and don't know what they mean as a kid.
Yeah.
You're about to go snitch on someone. Just sharing that around. What a fucking line. Oh no. Oh, I just caught up with the family tree aspect too. Aunt Cheryl is Daddy's Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah, so who's Aunt Cheryl? Is that lady Aunt Cheryl? I'm confused.
That might be Aunt Cheryl, yeah.
Why you...
But if it's your aunt, then it's not your mom. So it's like, oh no. So her dad is sleeping with her wife's sister.
Yeah.
When was Monica Lewinsky?
I think that's a correct reference.
I guess it must have happened already, because...
It was definitely 90s for sure,
yeah, because
obviously.
wasn't Bush elected in 2000? Yeah, 2000.
Yeah.
It's the next year.
Shh, it's a secret.
You did a bad job.
Yeah, nice.
Got a really, really bad rap. There's a whole abusive power situation there where she's essentially the victim, and for some reason she got all the ire. It's a very different decade that treated people very differently. Or at least people pretend that they at least pay lip service to knowing better now.
It's like with Kennedy and Marilyn Monroe, where everyone's like, oh, Kennedy is such a boss for getting to sleep with Marilyn Monroe, cool on him, we're gonna ignore the fact that he's cheating on his wife and yada yada.
It was the president.
Huh?
And he's the president.
Yeah. Marilyn Monroe, it's look at that tart. What a tart she is.
Yeah.
Sleeping with the president, ruining a marriage.
It's kind of just no matter what, the woman loses.
Yeah.
In a bad spot in life and desperately need some quick cash? I'm the guy who will rip you off and offer you way too little for your worldly goods. Oh, that's not you? I'd be glad to sell you that guy's stuff.
I want to go to a pawn shop.
Usually when you do satire, you don't do it with characters just self-describing the joke of their characterization. Usually you make them sort of cartoonish exaggeration of a thing, and then you observe what the intent of the author.
It doesn't need to be explained.
But this author just writes the thing. It'd be like going into a GameStop and they're just like, hi, would you not enough money? And it's no. The twist would be if you sold them a game and they gave you 20 cents, and then you try to buy the same game back, and they're like, that'll be $400.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. But instead he just explains it. It's no.
A lot of games actually really do that. I always like that. I think it's
tripping me out.
In Fallout that happens. You sell them your stuff, it shows up in their inventory to sell back to you, but it's always way more expensive.
Yeah, but that's just how you run a store.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Buy it for less and sell it for higher, and the profit that the people are having that come in is that they don't have to run a store and figure out how to sell it elsewhere.
Sometimes the markup is ridiculous, though.
Yeah.
As like an inventory manager person, I get to look at the markup of certain things, and I'm like, it makes me laugh. I'm just I know.
Yeah, because when I worked at Best Buy, we had employee discount where we'd buy things at cost.
Oh yeah, so you definitely would see that.
Yeah, and so it's like it was a video game console or any like major like the big tentpole piece of equipment in a particular zone, there was like no markup because they're practically selling it at a loss. But the trick was that every single accessory, or especially HDMI cables, were sold at a massively inflated price. We're like to the point where HDMI cables could go for as much as $30 or $40, I think, and they cost $4. So I could just get an HDMI cable for basically free as an employee, but they cost a lot.
What can I do for you?
Oh yeah, because it's a pawn shop, so this is where you can actually sell things. Please come in. That's a weird thing to say when we're already.
Yeah, I'm already here.
He wants it that away. All right, it's selling.
Tell me why.
Because I'm an idiot, I was like, oh, I already have all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I'm in a particular hurry to sell. Buy them.
Well, you don't need money for anything particular right now. Brown paper bag for $7.
That is inflated.
The eye holes that you cut into it don't quite line up with your eyes. It's for your face.
This is adorable. It's a helm. I feel like I can do better. The brown paper bag. Call me crazy. What did that say? Oh, grand opening. I thought it said grandmother. I'm like, what? It's like, grandma, come home.
Is that one right there, the lost one?
We lost you.